Well, right now I just ventured into growing hydroponically. I've done all the other methods that you can do for growing. I grew in the ground, I grew in containers, I grew in greenhouses out in the fields. This is a much cleaner environment, much easier to maintain. Crops are a lot cleaner. A lot of this stuff is going on a trial, and I didn't know how long it was going to take or be ready. So what I'm doing is I have a mass emailing list with what I have available at the time, and we're just going through different greens every single week, 20 different types of stuff. And by the way this stuff's growing, it's going to be, I'm going to have a lot to offer them. It worked out very well because I have everything set up for 3/4. You brought me a 3/4 setup, and basically all I did was disconnect one of the feed lines that was coming out of my ball valve there, and I screwed in your system right into where I would screw in my fitting that would come out of that ball valve. And it took me all of probably 10 minutes to put it up. By using that, it was making the micronutrients more available to the plants where they had a problem without it. What was normally taking me about 2 weeks to transplant them, I can cut it down probably another 3 or 4 days, taking a week off the plant on an overall length of time on a 5-week cycle. Saving time, I'm saving money, and the plants look really nice. They were not as green. As soon as I put that magnetic water device in there, everything green dried up. They're much bigger. This is the first seedling crop when I started the imploder, and that's where I noticed the big difference. Is I waited the 2 weeks to plant this, and it was too long. I broke a lot of the plants putting them in because they got too big, too fast. So my cycle was every Thursday I would come in and then I would transplant from the seedling trays into the troughs. And when I got to this, I'm like, holy cow, these things are a lot bigger than the ones before. With the magnetic water, yeah. So now I'm cutting that down. Instead of 2 weeks, I'll do it, roughly 10 days. I didn't expect this to be ready so soon. On a 5-week cycle, if I'm taking a week off, that's 10 extra weeks that I'm saving. If I'm getting 2 extra weeks a year out of the crop, and let's just say I'm doing 1,000 units a week, and say I make 50 cents a unit, it already paid for itself.